This example of the ideal gas law is going to be looking at how you can solve for grams while using the ideal gas law. It's the same formula that we've been using for the ideal gas law, PV equals nRT. The only difference here is that you are now going to solve for grams. Okay, so the question says, at 1.75 atm and 255 Kelvin, HCl occupies a 4.50 liter space. How many grams of HCl are in this space? So we are going to solve for grams, which means that we have to solve for moles first. Okay, so we are given the information for all of these variables except for moles. So that's what we are going to solve for. And then at the end, we'll use our t-chart to solve for grams. Okay, so let's list our variables first. P, V, N, R, and T. P is pressure, so at 1.75 atm. Volume is 4.50 liters. N, again, is what we are solving for. R, remember, is that constant, 0.0821 liters times atms over moles Kelvin. And temperature is going to be 255 Kelvin. Okay, now just to double check, liters, volumes in liters. ATM, pressures in ATM. Moles is what we're solving for, and K is Kelvin, so I don't have to convert any of these numbers to anything else. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is solve for N. Okay, so by doing that, I'm going to divide RT to the other side. So R's cancel out, T's cancel out. I'm going to switch this so that N's on the left side. PV over RT. Okay, so let's plug some numbers in. So N is equal to P, which is 1.75 atm, times V, which is 4.50 liters, divided by R, which is 0.0821 liters atm over moles Kelvin, times T, which is 255. Okay, so I'm going to plug this into my calculator. So 1.75 times 4.50 equals, and then I'm going to divide this by these two numbers, so I'm going to use parentheses here. So divided by, open parentheses, 0.0821 times 255 Kelvin, close parentheses, and then hit equals. So my moles is equal to 0.376 moles. And remember, back in our question, we're looking at HCl. So I'm going to put that in there because we're going to need it for the next part. Okay, so now that I solved for moles, I can convert this number to grams by using my t-chart. So remember, when we're using our t-chart, we are going to find the molar mass. Okay, so 1 mole of HCl is equal to, and the mass of hydrogen is 1.01, and the mass of Cl is 35.45. And if you forgot how to look up these numbers, just remember you have to go to your periodic table, and it's the number on the bottom. Okay, so 36.46 grams of HCl is equal to 1 mole. That's the molar mass, right? So I'm going to start my t-chart with this number, 0.376 moles of HCl. I'm going to draw my t-chart. Okay, remember, whatever unit is up here is the same unit that has to go down here. So in this case, we're starting with moles. So 1 mole of HCl is going to go on the bottom. And that's equal to 36.46 grams of HCl. Okay, then when we use our t-chart, remember, we just multiply across and then divide top to bottom. Okay, so 0.376 times 36.46 divided by 1 is the same answer. So we get 13.71 grams of HCl.